Hallo, willkommen zu Lonestar. Wir spielen The Curse of Monkey Island. Und wir waren hier bei dem Blood Island Sticker. Aber ich glaube, wir konnten den nicht mitnehmen.
It's a sticker from Blood Island. It's stuck to the trunk. It's a sticker from Blood Island. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island. Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
Ugh. Dandruff?
That's weird. I didn't think dandruff moved. Oh.
Lice. Nice, lice.
They're, wiggling. It's a deloused pirate coat. Looks too big for me.
Nett.
They're, wiggling.
Können die festkleben?
I can't paste that.
Oh.
It's a deloused pirate coat.
Wo geht's denn hier hin?
It smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Button. Ja.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Ja, nach hinten oder nach links? Ist wohl egal. Read the instructions. Und wo sind die? Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
Auf jeden Fall.
No.
Fake crown.
I don't need a prop. Just some fake swords. I don't need a prop.
Können wir die Läuse hier verwenden?
I don't know how to use lice with that.
Nicht draufstreuen.
A pirate by any other name would still reek. Arg.
Headstone.
Next,
It's Yorick's headstone from Hamlet. I can't use a papier-mâché headstone.
and then
We had better-looking trees in my 5th grade school play.
The
What
plank.
fools these men with morals be?
I guess they changed the end of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh,
That is just disturbing.
oh yeah, that whole lend me your
It's an actor.
thespian.
I don't want to touch him. He's covered in flop sweat. Buddy. Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course,
Fragen wir das mal als erstes.
Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
Tja.
Can I join your show?
Let me be blunt. You just don't have the hands of a spear carrier.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Er hat auch ein Echo in der Stimme und wir nicht.
Please, can I join your show? I was a tree in my kindergarten play.
We already have a tree.
Oh. Acting is my life. Let me join your show.
Sorry, this is a one-man show.
Hey, what am I? Chopped liver?
No, not liver. Liver has a more appealing stage presence.
Of course, what I really want to do is direct.
Why?
I've always dreamed of my own production. Titus Andronicus on ice.
Brilliant!
Acting is my life. Let me join your show.
Sorry, this is a one-man
Okay, da kommt das gleiche
show.
nur nochmal.
I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, Adventure Seeker.
I see. What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Ja. Was the Great Pyramid of Cheops originally 481 feet high?
Do pirates drink grog?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
Why do I find that strangely encouraging?
Tja, also eigentlich läuft alles super für ihn.
Can I watch you rehearse your horrible play?
I'd rather you didn't. I get nervous when people watch.
Of course. Come on, let me watch you rehearse.
I'd rather you didn't. And stop whining.
Carry on.
I
Dann
sure
sind wir
hope
mit ihm
I can
erstmal
get
fertig.
someone to actually do it.
That is just disturbing.
Act 4, Scene 8. Join me, Rosencrantz. I am your father.
So how'd you get roped into doing this show?
I'm a spokesmodel, actually. But what I really want to do is act. People just don't take you seriously when you're a spokesmodel.
How surprising.
Yeah, isn't it?
Break a peg leg.
Thanks.
And then I do some prop comedy.
Eine Black.
I'll
Prop tree. Fake trees of this genus were often used by early settlers for theatrical productions.
You blocks, you
No.
There are more things
Dann gehen wir
growing on
mal.
the food in your galley.
Den Fountain haben wir schon angeschaut, da war
In
aber
memory of the
nichts.
chickens who gave their lives during the Great Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621.
Gehen wir erstmal hier runter. Sein.
The Barbary Coast.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great! Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second, did I just share too much?
Ist da noch Blut unten?
It's a comb, probably made from the jawbone of some near-extinct sea mammal. It's the handle the barber uses to raise and lower the chair. He seems irritable.
Captain Rottingham. Haarstyling book.
Coiffures for the discerning pirate. Spring edition. I'll wait for the movie. He looks like a true professional. There's a plaque on this portrait. It says, Rachel Squall. This lady we're certain was no debutante. She killed 20 men while she wore this bouffant. Edward Screech. When it came to rum, Edward Screech never skimped. He drank a whole bottle while he had his hair crimped. Thomas Lude. Here was a dangerous man when accosted, but he looked pretty good when his hair had been frosted. Wow, I bet those could cut through anything. Captain Steed Grommet. He fought and he struggled. He kicked and he brawled. But when he left our shop, we made sure he was bald.
Okay. Parrot. Polly.
In loving memory. Crackers. 1684 to 1685.
Oh. Nicht alt geworden.
Jack Rackham. Always a dapper crook. Jack wore the layered look. Another satisfied customer. Captain Charles Vane. The captain stood 7 feet high in his boots, but you'd never have guessed that we dyed his roots. Captain Richard Squawkins. There never was a more despicable knave, but we gave him an impeccable body wave. It's a dapper pirate. It's a salty pirate, sucking on some candy. It's a bunch of combs floating in that blue stuff.
Hands off those combs. Those are ours.
Dann reden wir doch mal mit ihnen.
No. Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not thee!
That's right, mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude! How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
Aber das sind wir doch.
Gentlemen, that's me all over.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right, let's get to dueling.
No, no, no. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay.
Das ist der alte Spruch aus den früheren Teilen.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, please.
Did I mention you're a big old bedwetting duty head?
No, but I'm still not impressed.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along? You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why?
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul and never lets go. But the life of a sailor is a rough one, and the sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
Wir müssen ihn also irgendwie herausfordern. Ich schätze erstmal später.
Through affordably priced sea shanty compilation albums?
No. By starting a barbershop quartet, obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped. We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
You still haven't explained why you chose hairstyling.
Well, we spent so much time coming up with a clever name for the shop, we realized we were going to have to give up singing and actually become barbers. But I still like to think that we're not just cutting hair. That maybe, just maybe, we're teaching people a little bit about themselves.
Aha.
Are you truly happy with this line of work?
I may return to the sea one day, but for now I'm happy helping pirates look their very best. At least until we find a fourth for our barbershop quartet.
I could be the fourth for your barbershop quartet.
No, that's okay. I was wrong. We don't need one after all.
Oh, come on, I've really got away with a ballad.
All right, then. Let's hear what you've got.
There's a monkey in my pocket, popular children's song. I've got a friend in the ocean, a popular pirate shanty. London on my mind, a popular Caribbean island anthem. Wooden leg, restless heart, a popular romantic ballad. Silver Long Johns, a popular commercial jingle. What was I say? Singing? Singing. What was I thinking? I can't sing. Never mind.
Once my old man spoke to good King Triton and asked, why all this senseless fightin'? Why can't we men express emotion? Now I've got a friend in the...
Oh, my dear, sweet, merciful Savior in heaven.
Pretty good, huh?
You must take an oath now, before man and God, that you will never, ever again sing in public.
So what are you telling me exactly? Let me try out for your barbershop quartet again.
No!
Oh, please, please. The spirit of music is in me.
All right, but this is the last time.
Was singen wir dann?
I'm hooked on you, baby, but the seas keep us apart. And there ain't no eye patch big enough to cover up my broken heart.
Great sainted jumping monkeys!
What do you think, huh?
That was even more atonal than last time.
Hey, let me try out another song for your barbershop quartet.
Am I just not getting through to you, Threepwood?
Come on, this time will be great. Trust me.
If you insist.
Ja, jetzt aber den popular children's song.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket and he's stealing all my change. His stare is blank and glassy. I suspect that he's deranged.
Mother of all that we as humans hold sacred.
Well,
You're actually beginning to make me physically ill. Please, stop.
Nö.
listen to me sing again. You'll love it this time.
I really, really, really don't want to.
No, believe me, I'm just getting warmed up.
Den Anthem.
Plunder, plunder, how I wonder how'd ya get so doggone pretty? Home to sailors, barbers, tailors, and Puerto Pollo, your capital city.
Words. I need more words. My grasp of the language is not sufficient to describe the violent, retching nausea your singing is causing me to experience.
I'm not
Was.
following you. Is that a good thing? I've got one song left for you. It's a showstopper.
Okay, whatever.
Hat schon aufgegeben.
For those cold, dark shipboard nights, we've got boxers, briefs, and tights. Made from cotton, silk, or satin, in styles Anglo, Dutch, and Latin. When you sail, don't take a chance, wearing nothing neath your pants. Trust Silver's long johns. They breathe.
That's odd.
What? What? You liked it?
No, it was dreadful. It's just that my queasiness has subsided. But now I'm beginning to taste metal and see spots before my eyes. I'm afraid that your singing is so bad that it has caused me to have a stroke.
Was heißt before his eyes? Er hat doch nur eins, oder versteckt er da sein anderes Auge drunter?
I bet you have a ton of cool pirate stories.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, come on, I'd really like to hear some of...
The year was 1675. We were on a course towards the wreck of the Rattling Phlegm. Our days were filled with songs of the voyage and the untold riches we'd find at our destination. 2 months into our journey, we realized something was horribly wrong.
Were you haunted by the spiteful ghost of a former captain?
No, a restless spirit would have been a welcome relief compared to the evil we faced. We were all stricken with a melody, a diabolical song that I shall never forget. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Hey, that's kind of catchy.
Aye, all too catchy for a crew of 50 men confined to a ship hundreds of miles from port. No one could think of anything else, and many threw themselves into the sea rather than hear any more of the incessant humming. We returned with but 8 of our crew left. The doomed voyage of the Obsessivo-Compulsivo will haunt me forever.
Klingt ja schlimm.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
Dann reden wir mal mit dem Salty Pirate.
Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
It's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
Ja, können wir ihn vielleicht überreden?
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
Ja, I defeated the Swordmaster of Melee Island. Ja, klar. Aber fangen wir doch mal mit LeChuck an.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
Ach, komm.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Okay, dem müssen wir also irgendwas zeigen.
How'd you break into the hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet. Got a problem with that?
No, that must be very rewarding work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mean? Just that, you know, cutting hair and singing must be just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy, and the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic. Do you really enjoy being a barber?
It's a steady income.
Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Was sagen wir da?
Don't you mean sixth sense?
No. By some cruel trick of nature, he was born without taste buds. But his other senses took over and gave him an uncanny ability to find treasure. We left port without a map, guided only by the captain's keen senses. We spent the first week going around in circles, until we realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
Ja, klingt aber sehr seltsam.
Did you ever find any treasure?
We sailed for 2 years and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling. Do you know any more pirate stories?
Want the story about how I slit the throat of the annoying little pirate who kept asking me questions?
Is something troubling you? Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
That's a really good jawbreaker there, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it?
Yep.
Können wir den vielleicht gegen den Stein tauschen?
Boy, I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
Yep.
I said I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
I hope you find one.
You gonna finish that jawbreaker?
Sure am.
Okay, just checking. Nothing I love more than a good jawbreaker.
Me too.
Yeah, see? When you look at it that way, we're really not all that different, you and I.
Whatever.
Could I have your jawbreaker?
No.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
Naja, war vielleicht nicht das tollste Gespräch. Rottingham.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. And I don't care.
I'm a mighty pirate.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
I meant just what I said. Ah, if you're a mighty pirate, then I'm bald.
Der wird auch bald sein. Der hat eine Perücke.
I'm mighty enough to defeat LeChuck twice.
LeChuck? Ha! Even if he's dead, there's just no excuse for that hair.
So you're a ship captain, huh?
Not just any ship captain. Don't tell me you've never heard of Captain Rene Rottingham.
I've never heard of Captain Roddy.
I'm only the most cunning and well-groomed captain ever to sail the Caribbean.
Well, how'd you like to join my crew?
Me serve on your crew? Please don't make me break into hysterical laughter while this buffoon is working on my hair.
Hey, ist aber nicht so nett.
Why don't you want to join my crew?
I serve under no man. Oh boy.
Now, just 1 second.
If there's any treasure to be found, I'm going to be the man to find it. And I'll look absolutely stunning while I'm doing it.
Ja, dann...
Did you know you're starting to go gray?
I most certainly am not.
Don't get me wrong. Gray hair suits you.
It doesn't... I mean, of course it would. But I don't have to worry about that for several years.
Ah, wirklich? Der hat doch eine Perücke auf.
If I were you, I'd worry more about those split ends.
Split ends? I'll have you know I've killed men for comments less slanderous than that.
You've got a bald spot starting here in the back.
What? You're lying, of course.
If you say so. All I know is that there's definitely some kind of shine going on back here. You seem irritable. Is it from your dry scalp?
My scalp is lovingly massaged with the finest creams and oils in the world, twice daily.
Yeah, that's a little more than I wanted to know.
Your petty jabs and insults mean nothing to me.
Ist auch ein bisschen viel, was er machen lässt, huh?
They're doing great things with dandruff shampoo these days.
I suggest you leave, boy, before you force me to defend my honor.
His honor.
Fire! Run for your life!
I'm sure the authorities probably have the situation under control. But just in case, Barber, more moisturizer.
Rabid dogs are on the loose! Get out, now!
I don't hear anything. There are no rabid dogs on the loose.
That's just what they want you to think. There's an axe-wielding maniac at the door! Flee!
Perhaps you should offer yourself as a sacrifice so the rest of us may be saved.
The calls are coming from within the barbershop. You must get out immediately.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Leave us alone.
Storms are coming. Better get a move on. Could be a twister.
Then I'm most definitely staying inside. The humidity does horrible things to my hair.
Captain Rottingham, you're being paged.
Take a message.
You know, sitting down for too long can be unhealthy. It's a serious risk to your cardiovascular system. I think a nice jog could be just what you need right about now. Up and at 'em.
Go away.
Tja,
You
dann sind wir mit
seem
dem auch
busy.
durch.
I'll come back later.
Mit ihm können wir noch reden.
Coiffures for the discerning pirate. I'll wait for the movie. It's a rock, and it's a paperweight.
Don't touch that, you foul creature, or this ape may ruin my haircut.
It's the handle the barber uses to raise and lower the chair.
Don't you be touching that there handle, you hair lubber.
Tja, also reden wir mal mit ihm noch. Machen wir aber nicht mehr heute. Machen wir diese Stelle lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal.